Okay, so we're going to be doing the joiner effect today. So the very first thing we need to do is go to File, New. We're going to make it make sure it's in pixels. We're going to make it 250 pixels by 250 pixels. 72 can stay, and we are going to change the background to white and say create. Okay, so now once we have this, we're going to select it all. We can either select it all by clicking, and selecting it all, or I can hit Control A, whichever one is easier. We're going to go to Edit, Stroke. We're going to change it to 1 pixel. Make sure it's black and inside. And then hit OK. We will then hit Control D to deselect it. And now to use this and to make it into a grid, we have to make it a pattern. So we're going to go up here to Edit and go to Define Pattern. And we're going to call it Grid 250. And hit OK. And then we're going to go up here and we're going to go to File, New. Make sure we change it to inches. We're going to have it 10 inches wide by 8 inches high. We can put it to 150. It's a good habit to get into. And we're going to change the background to transparent. Say create. So then we will go to the internet and we'll find a picture that you like. And if you can't find one, you think of one to do. Try to find one for Valentine's Day. And you will come over here and we're going to hit Control T so that we can make sure that it fits. If you hold the Shift key down, you can take and put it in whatever proportion you would like. And to get rid of the handles, you need to hit Enter. So now we have that. So we're going to go over here to our new layer. We're going to create a new layer above. We're going to go to Edit, Fill, and we're going to change this to Pattern. So it depends on what it says up here, but you need to go to Pattern. You need to click the down arrow, and it's going to be the very last one that you have done. So you're going to go ahead and hit OK, and so now I have a grid. We need to change the color to black, so we're going to hit Control I, and then we're going to go over here to the type of layer we have, and we're going to call it Screen. Now that will help so that you can see it in between. So to do what we're going to be doing, we need to put each one of these boxes on a separate layer. Now I couldn't do it a really long way by going over here to my magic wand and selecting, and then going over here and hitting Command J, and you have one here, and then you can go and do it again and do it again and do it again. However, there is an easier way to do it. So we're going to start here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Window, Action. And an action is just something that every time I hit it, it's going to do it over and over again, so it'll know what to do. So we're going to create a new action. We're going to click. So we're clicking a new action. Make sure before you start all of this that you have a square with that's already selected. So we're going to call this grid, and we're going to click record. So now every time this happens, it will do it over and over again. So what we want to do is we want to go back to layer 1. We want to go to our keyboard and hit Control J. And then we want to click the number 8, and it will change our opacity to 80%. And then the last thing we want to do is go back to our grid layer. Once that is done, you can go up here and you can stop it. So now we're going to have the magic wand, and we're going to go to the third layer, and we're going to hit play. And it will make do all of those steps in like seconds. So now if I go back to the grid layer and hit the fourth one, and I hit play, I now have another one. Do you see how easy this is? So you're going to go through and you are going to get all of them done. Once you're done getting them, then restart the video and we will move on. Okay, so welcome back, and hopefully you have a whole bunch of layers that have each one of them on. So what I need to do is go to the top layer, to the grid layer, excuse me, and you're going to click and drag, and we're going to drag that to the garbage. We do not need that now. All the way to the bottom to the picture layer, and then we're going to put a new layer, and we're going to go up to fill, okay, now I guess we're not. We're going to go over here. We're going to select white, have our paint bucket, yes.